food if we're letting Mama give us Kool-Aid today. Amen.
Do you think the accident may have been a result of you working too many hours, or maybe you need help with parenting?
I told you, I'm doing just fine with my girls. The only help I need is paying this hospital bill when Shelly gets out. And if you're trying to say I burned my daughter because I'm working too hard, then you're wrong, Miss Roberts. It was an accident. I would never put my girls in danger. It was an accident. Sunshine Circle, huh?
Yup. Miss Mary Grace calls it that. She say, I bring the sunshine.
Hi there, I'm Tonia L. Hicks.
And I am Marcia Michelle Reeves.
And I'm the director and editor.
And I am the screenwriter.
And we're here to tell you all about our film,
Sunshine Circle.
So thank you so much for joining us today while we talk about our film, Sunshine Circle. And Marcia, I would like you to tell everybody, if you would, what is Sunshine Circle and what does it mean to you?
Well, Tanya, Sunshine Circle is a place and it's a film. So the place Sunshine Circle is a place that I unfortunately had to be at in the hospital. It was a table filled with games and toys. However, it was a place for me to recover from a very severe accident. Sunshine Circle, the film, tells that story.
Sunshine Circle, the film, tells that story. Yes, tells it beautifully, if we do say so ourselves. So it's a true story. It is your true story. And yeah, that's why we're here. We just wanted to share information about the film because the people who are liking it right now, it's been out for a little while now. More and more people are seeing it all the time. And we're getting some really good feedback. And we are just both so excited and passionate about sharing it with other people.
Yes. And one of the things I think you and I have talked about it, you know, we did something that was unprecedented. We filmed during a pandemic. And you know, that was amazing enough for me, and I appreciate the push and the joy you had. Oh, we can still do it, and we did it. However, like you've also said, because of that, we didn't get all of the exposure that we would have wanted to have gotten then. But now here we are, and people are seeing it. I mean, it's really growing steam. So we thought, let's talk about it. Let's tell them why we did it.
Yep, let's talk about it. And people do like talking about it and have had some really nice things to say, which probably feels really special to you, given that it is your own story that you brought to life, you know?
Yes, it is based on a true story, my story. It was a story that took place in the 60s when I was severely burned as a little girl and spent many, many weeks in the hospital, and at a time when there were no burn units in most hospitals, and at a time where the procedures for taking care of a burned child, it was very almost barbaric because of the way they had to remove bandages and, you know, that kind of stuff. And so I thought, yeah, I need to tell people about the trauma I experienced, but also the resilience that my life has had since that.
As you were talking, I was just thinking that, like, you not only took something that was a really bad experience, and you very clearly said that it was a bad experience that you took the good and the bad out of. And that's what I love about the movie too, is that it's got this positive feel to it, even though it's based around something terrible that happens to Shelly.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it, though, is that there is like so much hope and love in the movie.
Thank you. And that was the goal, to talk about the accident, but as well as talk about the people that surrounded me and supported me and gave me hope and allowed me to have a little sunshine in a dark place. You know, so that's what I really love about what Sunshine Circle, the movie, has done.
That's what we did.
Yes.
Your beautiful words.
My goodness. If people only knew what it was like to, do that film in such a difficult time, but still have so much peace about it. And even joy. I mean, everybody, when they came to set, of course, we had those hard times, but the set was always peaceful and very welcoming, very inviting. And we got to talk at some point about that amazing cast.
Definitely. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the cast.
What an amazing cast and crew we had. And we had a somewhat skeleton crew.
Absolutely.
But,
Super small.
Oh my goodness, the work that was done by our production crew, our chief of photography, our boom guy.
Rick Moreau.
Yes. Shout out to Rick.
Shout out Rick.
Even the young man that wanted to learn more about producing film and came on set every week. Jahari Essex, yes, came on set every week to learn more about it and gave us his best work. And I'm really grateful for that. But our cast, what you did with, first of all, I didn't even think we could get a cast after the pandemic hit. And you were like, no, we could do it. We could do it on Zoom. I'm like, Zoom?
Oh, we held Zoom auditions for our cast. Yeah.
Yes, and the Zoom auditions produced.
And they went really, really well. Like, it was easy to tell and get to know the people. And then every single person brought what they gave us on that Zoom audition. They brought that to set.
Yes. And I think what was beautiful about it is for them, because of the pandemic, a lot of them were into acting and film. And I remember even one cast member, she was going to be in her school production and she was so excited and all of that got canceled. And so we gave them an opportunity to fulfill their passions. And you did an amazing job with working with every cast member. I mean, really, like what you were able to pull out of those that were a little shy and tone down those that were a little more. It was wonderful to watch.
Oh, I mean, our lead actresses. I know. Which one do we talk about first?
LaWanda Freeman.
LaWanda is at, oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin. Like, she was so amazing to work with. She is so humble and so gentle and soft and just brought so much love to playing the part of your mom. Like, she was, I've literally goosebumps. I absolutely adore.
Yes, my favorite scenes for her, all of them were just amazing. But when I went back and looked at the scene of her in the chapel and the scene where she had to walk away when her daughter went in to get that therapy for a burn, those two scenes, I mean, it was so raw, the emotion she was showing and exhibiting. It was amazing to watch.
So good every time. And then Jaya.
Oh yeah, Jaya Wynn, honey. Know that name because
know that name, yeah.
Know that name. Jaya came ready every week. Shout out to her dad, Jermaine Wynn, who brought his daughter to set every week from Detroit. And she gave even the time when do you remember when she lost her grandmother?
Yes.
And
Jaya's our lead actress who plays Shelley in the movie.
Yes. And she still gave us her best. And actually it worked as far as the somberness that she had for that film, which is my favorite part of the movie, because she's coming out of that therapy and going into the children's ward. She's almost like graduated into this new ward and her eyes just light up.
Is it when we shot when her grandma had passed away?
Yes, that was the day. That was the day. And she still gave us, her best. So yeah, Jaya Wynn was amazing.
Jaya is she was absolutely hilarious on set as well as just, she was so good. She knew everyone's line, so nobody was getting away with anything on the set.
And she wasn't saying her next line until
yeah, but she was just so good. And Marcia and I were just talking about it a minute ago, where when we were doing our Zoom auditions and we didn't know who was going to play Shelley, and that was one thing that you had to find your faith about, because you were like, how are we going to find Shelley? And I was like, we're just going to do auditions until we find Shelley. And I remember watching the Zoom audition, and I could see Marcia's face, and I could see Ajaya, and I knew right away that like we found her.
Yes.
Like watching your face and watching your reaction. I was also reacting to what she was doing, but it was so clear in your face that we found our girl. Hey everybody, it's Tonia. I'm actually editing this video right now, and I came across the original audition for Shelley by Jaya Wynn. And now I don't know what happened, but there's no sound, which is so sad, except it's not. You're not even going to need the sound. You will see what I saw with this audition. It's so cute. I hope you enjoy it.
Brought me to tears. She
Yeah,
brought me to tears.
fantastic.
She just was in character right away, and she was the last person. That's why I was so nervous, because she was the main character, but that was the last person that we cast.
Yeah. Well,
and her dad reached out to you. Yeah.
We're so lucky. Yeah, we're just so lucky because it was just a great cast and crew, and everybody just wanted to be there for the right reasons, which is really can be a joy in an independent film because people are there for the right reasons. They're there because they want to come together and make an art project, and it's something that they can be proud of. And I think we definitely all achieved that.
And finally, Mariah. Mariah she played a young person and an older person, and she did an amazing job.
Was amazing.
And she is another one that's really into the arts, and she loves acting, and it is evident in the way she presented. And again, I had my favorite parts with her and how she embodied my sister. She plays my big sister, who was my biggest protector, and she did that well with working with Shelley and protecting Shelley. And so that the cast was just amazing.
She was really great. Yeah.
And we really could go on and on about every single person, but we can't. But trust me, you have to see the movie to see the amazing job that this cast did.
I totally agree. Okay, so Marcia, who is Sunshine Circle made for? Who would enjoy this film?
Sunshine Circle is definitely a family-friendly movie. And my purpose for making it was for adults who have maybe experienced some form of trauma to just kind of go back and look at, where that trauma started, how it has affected you, but also how have you been resilient? Because if you're still living, you made it through, there's a part of you that has a resiliency that's there that needs to be celebrated. But when you look at how the film talks about the whole family, how that tragedy affected the whole family, and how the whole family worked together to get through it, how the community came and supported this family, which is true, how a community came and supported this family. That's who it's for. It's for community, it's for family, it's for youth, it's for adults. That's who Sunshine Circle is for. Even the medical professionals, because I want them to see how their soft touch helped me heal. And that's so important because you do, and they'll see it in the film. There's some parts in there where everybody's not so soft. And so it's important that when people are going through their most difficult times, that we be soft, that we be tender. Yeah.
Now, I've heard you say that before to me because, of course, we had to, got to have these conversations before while we were making the movie. But that's what I love about this whole process. And every time I talk to you, you've never lost that goal. That's always been your goal, is to make sure that you're inspiring other people with this film. That's what I love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Tonia, we got to tell them, how can they watch the movie?
So So Sunshine Circle, we are happy to announce, is on Amazon right now for purchase or rental. And we would love it if you check it out. And I think they can even rate it, give it a thumbs up if you want to.
Oh, yes, we would love that.
And also we have a Facebook page. It's just Sunshine Circle, the movie. And then we'll have any updates about any potential screenings or anything like that going on. So yeah, Amazon would be the preferred way to view it. And also I was going to say too, you have some plans for the future for the film. I know that you've talked and shared your story with people in like live events and stuff like that. Do you think that that will be happening in the future?
Oh, for sure. I am definitely got some things cooking. Sunshine Circle. We want to expand the brand to keep the conversation going. There's so many people still healing from their trauma, and some people don't even realize that they're suffering from unaddressed trauma. So we definitely want to keep the conversation going. So I do have some things in the making that you can find. We're going to be announcing it on our Facebook page, Sunshine Circle the movie, as well as I just want to take this moment though, Tonia, too, is to make sure people understand the work that you presented. As a filmmaker, I mean, you have 7 films under your belt, and when I came to you to take on my film, I was so humbled by just the way you received me, because I didn't pitch like a professional pitch where a whole deck and all this. I just gave you my story. You took time to read it, and I just want to thank you publicly for doing that. It really
Well,
meant a
thank
lot.
you. That's so sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
This has been nothing but an amazing experience. Anybody that knows me knows that that's all I say about this movie. It's been like just positive.
Yes.
But thank you. That's so nice of you. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome.
Wasn't expecting that. Not that you haven't already said thank you a million times, but yeah, it's just a great experience. We just really had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did, and we've gained some great friends
Yeah.
as a result.
Well, yeah, please check out Sunshine Circle on Amazon, and and follow our Facebook page to keep up with us. And thank you so much to everybody else who's already seen the video, and share it with your friends and family, because we are a really small little production here,
Yes,
so we would really
exactly.
appreciate it. So,
Shout out to independent filmmakers.
yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye, you guys. Thanks.
Bye.